Hey guys, thought I'd try putting together a status update for Paintball2 in video form. This is going to cover some of the stuff I've been working on for Build 41, specifically the AI. As you can see, I've got debug information. You may have seen that from the screenshots, but these are waypoints that are in the map for the bot to pathfind on. I had to add a whole debug display system in order to display all these lines because there's nothing like that in the engine. So that's new, not really useful to the players, but useful for me because this automatic waypoint system is fairly complicated. So basically the way it works is every so often it pulls a player position, and if they're on the ground, it adds a waypoint if there's not a waypoint already nearby. So if I'm walking around these areas that haven't been explored yet, it's going to automatically add waypoints all throughout that area. And if I go stand near an existing waypoint, it will actually relocate nearby waypoints or add new waypoints based on your distance from existing waypoints. This prohibits the waypoints from getting too clustered and the pathfinding from taking too long because there's just way too many waypoints. And actually, eventually there will be a maximum number of waypoints and it'll start randomly deleting other waypoints based on how near they are to other waypoints or some other criteria in order to avoid too much waypoint clutter, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and add a bot. And you'll notice there's no waypoints there, so the bot is just going to wander. This is similar to the old ace bot behavior. Slightly improved, but in an area like this he'll just get stuck and not necessarily be able to find his way back out again. So I'm going to walk down here, walk around a little bit with him, so that I can generate some waypoints. And now he's going to pathfind to a random location that has waypoints. I don't have any goals set for them yet, so they just go for some random location on the map. So there he is pathfinding. And I do have a command to make the bot try to pathfind to me. I think he's gotten stuck. Oh, there he is. So he was able to pathfind to my location, and now he's probably just wandering some random other location. So I'll call him back. Now, there are some little caveats I've run into here. For example, jumping up on boxes can be somewhat complicated for the bots. I may not have enough waypoints for him to reach there. So it's failing to pathfind there. Let me just make sure there's plenty of waypoints. Well, that time he did okay. Now you notice as he's trying to jump up on the box, he tends to fly at weird angles because of the slopes. That's something normal players can compensate for, but I haven't exactly figured out how I'm going to approach that for the bot AI, because the physics in this game they do take quite a while to adapt to. So I'm not sure if I should try to do some kind of learning algorithm or specifically code the physics, or specifically code the AI to account for the physics, which might be somewhat complicated. Now another problem, you'll see the bot is trying to reach that location, and frequently he gets within the threshold of that particular waypoint. However, he's not quite on the box, so he can't quite jump off onto the next box. Now that's a common problem I'm dealing with, because if I make the threshold too tight for those waypoints, that means the bots are going to move in a really irregular manner and exactly go to every single waypoint. And if they miss a waypoint, they'll have to double back and hit it, which is not exactly desired. But if the threshold is too loose, then bots tend to miss the waypoint and try to move on to the next waypoint even though they can't actually reach it from their current location. So that's basically where the bots are right now. I still need to add in shooting and objectives and clean up a lot of stuff like the debug display, so that's not taking up a lot of CPU for normal gameplay. But if you enjoyed watching this little video, hopefully it was informative, let me know, and maybe I'll make another one.